Have you ever noticed how some people insult you out of nowhere, no reason, no context, just sudden disrespect? It hits you for a moment. But then something inside you whispers, "This isn't about me." And you're right. Because every insult is a window into someone else's storm. Before you react, before you let your emotions take over, listen closely. What I'm about to tell you will completely change the way you look at disrespect forever. But first, make sure to subscribe, like, and share if you believe your peace is worth protecting. Now, let's dive in. Sometimes an insult isn't an attack, it's a confession. People don't lash out because you're wrong. They lash out because they're hurting. A person who is confident doesn't need to tear anyone down. A person who is secure doesn't aim their words like weapons. When someone suddenly throws an insult at you, it's because they've already lost a battle inside themselves, and they want you to bleed for it. Strong minds look for solutions, weak minds look for targets. And when they can't reach you with reason, they try to reach you with disrespect. That's why staying silent often feels more powerful than any comeback you could deliver. Silence isn't weakness, it's intelligence. It forces them to sit with their own bitterness. Instead of handing it to you, psychology shows that people who insult others frequently are often masking fear. Fear of being overlooked, fear of being exposed, fear of being insignificant. So they attack, they poke, they provoke, not because you did something wrong, but because your existence reminds them of something they lack. And here's the truth. The moment you react, you give them the control they were begging for. Some people want you to explode so they can say, "See, I was right about you." Others want you to break so they can feel taller. But the strongest move you can make, the one they never expect, is to stay calm. To look at them with the kind of peace that says, "Your words can't reach where I live." Ignore them so confidently that they question the importance they once thought they had in your life. When you treat their insult like noise in the background, you take away the only thing they came for: attention. Respect yourself enough to walk away when the energy turns toxic. You don't win by fighting someone who thrives on chaos. You win by refusing to be pulled into their storm. Your peace is not up for negotiation. Our boundaries are not optional, and your self-respect is worth more than any momentary reaction. Remember something important. Projection is real. People often point out what they secretly fear about themselves. If they call you weak, it's because they feel powerless. If they call you arrogant, it's because they crave validation. If they call you a failure, it's because they're terrified of becoming one. Never waste your breath explaining yourself to someone committed to misunderstanding you. Their words reflect their character. Your response reflects yours. So choose the one that protects your dignity. Revenge is not shouting back. Revenge is rising so high that their insults echo into irrelevance. Let your success be the answer they never expected. Let your growth be the silence that shuts every insult down. The people who disrespect you today may secretly admire you tomorrow, but that's not your concern. Your job is simple. Protect your mind like it's your greatest treasure. Because it is. Insults fade, but the way you handle them, that becomes your identity. So the next time someone tries to belittle you, breathe. Remember who you are, and remind yourself, their words define them, not you. If you're ready to take your power back and build unshakable inner strength, hit subscribe. This is Mind Therapy, keeping you grounded, confident, and unstoppable every single day.